Hey guys, it's Dean. Welcome to Manful Yoga. This is a quick workout for forearm stands. So I know that not everyone has 60 minutes, 45, and sometimes not even 30 minutes to warm up for a forearm stand. It does take a lot of warm up. So what we're going to do in this workout is try and condense that to 10 minutes. So we're going to work on getting your entire body ready for forearm stands and then just go straight into it. So if you don't have a lot of time but you want to work on your forearm stands, this is good for you guys. So for this, you're going to need a strap, and I'm going to have you get that strap, and you should have it so it has a D-ring on it, and we're going to make it the proper size. So for the size, you're going to want to put it around your upper arms in a way that when you're pulling against the strap as much as you can, your arms are about, or when the strap is tight, the arms are about shoulder width distant. And this is important because when you're doing a forearm stand, this is how you want your arms to be. You want to make sure that the elbows aren't coming out to the sides, but we still want to have good engagement through the shoulders and keeping them shoulder width distance. So this is where we're going to be. Set your strap up here. We're going to use this through the workout today. And actually, let's just get started right here. So I'm going to have you start in a mountain pose. Let's go feet about 6 inches apart. Press down through your feet, tighten your abs, squeeze your upper arms toward the outside. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, retract the shoulder blades. So squeezing your shoulder blades together. And then just go ahead and lift your arms up as much as you can, palms facing your body, just getting a stretch through your upper body, lifting your arms up as high as possible, stretching through your upper back, and then coming back down nice and controlled. So we're just going to do a couple of these, just kind of working on your shoulder mobility, getting the muscles in your upper back active, also opening up the shoulders because you're going to need some mobility in your shoulders for the forearm stand. Now as you're doing this, make sure that you're keeping your ribs drawn in tight and you're not arching your back at all. So you might have a tendency to open up a little bit through the chest here, but I want you to work on keeping the abs really tight and keeping your chest neutral instead of arching. And as your arms get further overhead, you're going to have a tendency to arch. Try to avoid that and keep your biceps wrapping back the whole time. All right, we're going to do one more of these, just kind of moving up slowly. Again, keeping the elbows in, keeping the ribs drawn in, feeling that burning in the backs of your shoulders, making sure you're not arching your back, getting up as high as possible with the arms, and then slowly coming back down with control. All right. Good. So we got the arms, the shoulders ready. Go ahead and put that down. We're going to go straight into a plank here. Get your body a little bit warmer. So plant your hands. Hands are about shoulder width distant. Screw your hands into the ground. Lift your belly button up. Tighten your abs as much as you can. Squeeze your hands toward your feet. For 30 seconds, squeeze your hands toward your feet and your feet back toward your hands. So this should be a very intense plank. Try to pull your chest forward a little bit so that your body is straight. Lift up your belly button, squeeze your thighs. So remember, we're condensing this workout as much as possible so you don't have to spend 30 minutes getting ready for a forearm stand. So really squeeze here, get everything warm. 10 more seconds. And then squeeze your right knee toward your right elbow and hike your hips up. Lift your hips as much as you can. Squeeze your knee up into your armpit if possible. 10 seconds here. Belly button even higher. Knee up even more. Squeeze your heel toward your butt. 3, 2, 1. And then back to plank. Switch sides. Left knee toward your left elbow. And then suck your left elbow toward your left armpit. Lift your belly button up. Hike your hips up. 10 seconds here as well. So again, maximum muscle engagement, trying to shorten up that warm-up, get your body warm as quickly as possible. Lift a little bit higher. 3, 2, 1. Bring that foot down. Lower down all the way. Nice and slow. Come up into a Cobra. Press the tops of your feet into the ground. Squeeze your thighs. Squeeze your elbows back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. This is important for warming up your back. So elbows are in, squeezing tight. Feeling your muscles in your back engage, pulling the shoulders down, the shoulder blades down. Lift your head up a little bit higher. Squeeze your neck and your upper back back, or backwards. 5 seconds here. Keep pressing down to the feet. 3, 2, 1, and then release. All right, from here we're gonna go back into a down dog. If your legs aren't that warm yet, go ahead and just bend your knees. So hike your hips up and back, maybe pedal your feet out, back and forth, get your hamstrings a little looser. Should have good engagement through the shoulders, right? Because we've done a lot of shoulder work so far. Pressing down through your heels, just alternating between one and the other. And then from here, we're gonna lift the hips up a little bit higher, squeeze your thighs toward your chest, so some active engagement here. Again, hips hiked up, arms are straight, arms squeezed toward one another. Lift your butt up. Again, squeezing the tops of your thighs toward your core. So using active muscle engagement in the fronts of your thighs and your abs to stretch your hamstrings. 2 more breaths here. Neck is relaxed. Last breath. All right, and then take it into a deep squat. Let's get your legs ready. Sit down into the squat. Push your hips toward the ground. Let your knees come out. Bring your chest up. Bring your arms out in front of you. Palms up, chest upright. And just about 3 breaths here. Just getting your legs warm. You'll need your whole body for this. Lean back a little bit. Test your core strength here, so really lift up your chest. Pretend like you're gonna fall over backwards. Lean back as much as you can, even to the point where you might fall over. 1 more breath. And stand up. All right, feet together, arms overhead. Interlace your fingers, reach up. And exhale, lean toward the side. So opening up the shoulders. Now I want you to press your palms together. So uninterlace your fingers. Press the palms together so there's a little more active engagement. And just 2 breaths here, getting your shoulders a little warmer. Press your arms up higher, open up through your shoulders. 1 more breath. Tightening through the abs. And then back to the middle. Other side, breathe in, lift up. Exhale, other side. Hips press toward the right. Press your palms together still. So arms are engaged here. Make sure your arms are active. Press your arms higher. Make sure the abs are tight. Feeling stretching through the outside of your body, the right side of the body. A little bit taller, 2 more breaths. Using the exhale to deepen. Inhale to lengthen. Last exhale. And then back to the middle. Now let's open up your arms a little more. Interlace your fingers. Reach up and back as much as you can. So really opening up the chest here. This is very important for this. Get your arms as far back as you can. Reach, 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 reach. 3 breaths here. Keep squeezing your arms back. Reach, 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 reach even further. This is what you need for this exercise, for the forearm stand. Lots of shoulder mobility. Keep going back. 1 more breath. Arms back even further. Last breath. And then go ahead and release. All right. Go ahead and grab your strap. We're going to go into a wide-legged position here. Strap behind your back. Hold it about hip width. Reach your hands down. Pull your chest up and through your arms. Deep breath in. Exhale and fold. Lift your arms up and away from your back. Squeeze your legs toward one another. Keep the abs tight to protect your back. And opening up your hips here. This is actually opening up your hips is actually a big component of this as well. Now we want to make this active though, so I want you to think of squeezing the tops of your thighs toward your chest. And also we're using this opportunity to open up your shoulders a little bit more, so keep squeezing the strap away from your back. Make sure both shoulders are active here. Keep your neck relaxed. 2 more breaths. Keep opening up through the shoulders. Keep pulling the strap in opposite directions. Keep Getting your hands closer to the ground, opening up. Last breath. And go ahead and pull all the way up. All right. And get the strap between your arms again. So let's go back to that strap between your, or holding it on either side of your arms. Again, about shoulder width. From here, we're going to go down to a forearm plank. This is where this gets fun. So plant your hands. Again, forearm plank. I'm going to need to adjust this a little bit. Again, you want to make sure that the elbows are about, or they are shoulder width distant. They shouldn't be smaller than that. That's going to make it's going to make this difficult. So again, shoulder width distant, that's good. And starting off in that forearm plank. So the biceps wrap forward, and actually for this, go ahead and turn your palms to face up, which is kind of weird if you've done forearm plank before, but try it out. And then walk your feet in, come into a dolphin. Again, squeeze the tops of your thighs toward your chest, lift your hips up, tighten the abs, try to keep your palms facing up, feeling this in your upper back and your shoulders. 3 breaths here. Bring your feet together, lift your right leg up. Right leg down, left leg up. 2 breaths here. I can't count, don't worry about me. Don't worry about the counting, just do what I'm doing. And then set that down. Hold here for 1 breath, lift your hips up, squeeze your thighs toward your chest, tighten your abs. And go ahead and release. All right, so we've got the upper body warm. Pretty quick warm up, right? Maybe about a little over 10 minutes. And now let's try some forearm stand. So the body's warm, we know what we need to do. We've got the right core engagement, the shoulders are nice and open. I'm gonna have you start off with the strap. Strap is very useful for this. And we wanna limit our total inversion time, probably to less than 5 minutes. So even though our warm-up takes a long time, the actual inversion doesn't take that long, just because it's a lot of strain on your upper back and your shoulders. We don't want to do anything stupid and tear your rotator cuff or just get too tired and from fatigue have some issues. So again, short practice on the inversion work itself. So we're going to go back to that dolphin. We want to make sure that the hands are, again, shoulder width distant. Keep the strap there, it's really helpful. Walk your feet in. This time turn the palms to face down. Hike your hips up. Again, squeeze your thighs toward your chest so that ab engagement, that core engagement is important. And then lift 1 leg up. And now we're going to kick up. Reach your toes up. So press your toes toward the ceiling as you do this. Reach up. Lift your chest. And we want to keep the abs drawn in. So we're not going to arch the back. Softly bend the knee and inhale. Exhale, kick up, reach with your foot. You might need to do a couple. We're getting height here, so lift with your chest, lift with the legs. Keep the abs drawn in tight, so you want to minimize the arch in your chest. Tighten, tighten, tighten through your core. Reach your toes up. Keep your neck somewhat relaxed. You're not looking back here. You're looking just slightly forward. Get the weight in your upper back. Again, tighten the abs. Reach the toes up. And then whenever you're ready, come down. All right, take a little break. Let's do another one. This time I encourage you to try it with the other leg just to keep it consistent, just to make sure you're building strength in both sides. And one thing I want to point out here is keeping the ribs drawn in. So a big error is when people go up, right? And we tend to open up the chest like this as we're up here to compensate for the lack of shoulder mobility. Make sure that you're drawing the ribs in. So we're not out here, not opening up the chest, but keeping the abs in tight, keeping the ribs in. So again, let's try this again with the strap, just for that added support. And if you want, you can also try it with the forearms facing up. So you've got a couple of different options you can try here. All right, so now I'm gonna do my other leg. Planting my right leg. Squeezing the chest toward the thighs, chest to thighs and abs engaged. Left leg up, breathe in. Exhale, lift up. Woo, this is weird with the forearms facing up. Don't think I can quite manage that, so you can try it. I'm gonna fall on my face if I do it though, so I won't do that. So again, lift the legs up, draw the ribs in, make sure the weight's in the shoulders. Ribs draw in, ribs draw in. Yep, and then I can feel it because I can feel my abs engaged like I'm doing a plank. Reach the toes up or point your heels up, either or. That was a nice bailout. Hope you enjoyed that. Anyways, so we did about 2 or 3 minutes of work there. Typically you don't want to fall over like that, but if you do, just don't land on your head. You want to kind of roll when you fall over. So you just, you saw how I fell. It wasn't great. And I'm actually going to try this once more, just without the strap this time. So again, one thing I want you to focus on is, in addition to the ribs drawing in, is this feeling of continual lift through your chest. So we're continually reaching the legs up and extending our body. So the legs are really active here. Your abs are really active. Your forearms, your arms definitely doing something. But again, you want to think pulling the legs up, lifting the legs up, lifting your lower torso and your lower body away from the shoulders using your core strength. So let's do one more. Again, about shoulder width here. Planting your hands. Elbows are going to hug in toward one another. Walk your feet in, squeeze your thighs toward your chest. Breathe in. And then choose your side. Lift one leg up. Bend the planted leg. Inhale. Exhale, kick up and reach. Reach with your legs. Draw the ribs in. Lift up. Abs tight. Elbows in. And I got tired. All right, so thanks for joining me. Quick workout, working on your forearm stand. Again, our goal here is to make sure that we're not leaning forward with our chest and arching the chest, but sucking the chest in, keeping a straight line, and that's going to take some shoulder mobility. So if you're not quite there yet, make sure you're doing mobility work with stuff like the cross balls and knot outs. I've got a lot of mobility work in the members area, showing you how to use knot outs and lacrosse balls and straps to work on shoulder mobility. We have one that's specifically called Mobility for Forearm Stands, and we also have just some general shoulder mobility workouts. So just make sure when you're searching for the workouts to search for mobility or self-myofascial release, and that's going to help you improve your shoulder mobility for forearm stands. All right, guys, that's all I've got today. Again, pretty quick workout focused on forearm stands. Thanks for joining me. Thank you for being part of the members area, part of the Manful Yoga community. And if you're not watching this from the members area, maybe on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you like the video if you found it useful. Share it with a friend if you really liked it. And make sure you're subscribed and following all of our updates and our videos and stuff. We put out regular content on a very regular basis, and that's all designed to inform and hopefully inspire you to get stronger with yoga. So again, my name is Dean. This is Manful Yoga, and I'll see you on the next video. All right, if you enjoyed that video, I want to invite you to take my free 7-day challenge. This is a beginner's yoga for men workout series featuring 15-minute workouts and daily emails to help hold you accountable and motivated. This is a great way to learn yoga, to get started, and it's totally free. Sign up at the first link in the description below. When you sign up, I'm also going to give you a free bonus video, a previously members-only workout called Head and Neck Essentials. This is a 25-minute workout that's perfect for relieving tension in your head, neck, and shoulders, useful for pretty much any situation. So go ahead and sign up for that 7-day challenge. Do it right now. Click that link in the description. I'll wait. And if you haven't already subscribed to this YouTube channel, be sure to subscribe. We put out new videos every week. And if you like the video, be sure to like the video, click the like button, and leave a comment if you have any feedback or questions. Thanks again for being here. I'll see you on the next video.